So today we're talking about power factor and whether it's leading or lagging in a capacitive circuit. Now, I actually work on this problem very often in my everyday work, and I wanted to really go all the way back to the basics and figure out, why really is a capacitive circuit leading or lagging, right? So let's figure this out. I want to start with a really basic formula. The current dependent on time of a capacitor is related to it by the capacitance C multiplied by the derivative with respect to time of the voltage function. And in our AC circuits, right, the voltage with respect to time is going to be equal to sine of time, right? So let's plug this function into here. We have the capacitance times the derivative of sine of t equals the current. So what's the derivative of sine of t? Well, that's not too bad of a derivative. It's just going to be cosine of t, right? But we can always write cosine of t as sine of t with a phase shift. So we're going to shift the phase by 90 degrees. So go ahead and look in your trigonometric formulas, and we're just going to add pi over 2 here. And this is per the formula. So now we have I of t, right? The current is actually just a phase shifted version of V of t, right? So we just added 90 degrees. And then there's a slight capacitance multiplier. So let's put these out here as phasors, right? C times, and capacitance, right, times sine of t with a phase shift of 90 degrees. Well, let's write that as a phasor. It's just going to be current equals capacitance is the magnitude, and the angle of that phasor is 90 degrees. So let's draw that out on our phasor diagram. Okay, it's a straight line going up. And remember our voltage is the sine of t with no phase shift. So when we plot that out on the phasor diagram, it's just a line going here. Now, this voltage actually sets the boundary between leading and lagging. So if the current points in the upper half of this phasor diagram, we know that the current is leading the voltage. Now, if the phasor points to the bottom half, we know that the current is lagging the voltage. So we're going to say, in a capacitive circuit, the current is leading the voltage. So the power factor is a leading power factor.